Welcome back to Heat of the Drum. My name's Steve. This is part 2 of my chicken wing and cheesy potato video. So let's get this going. Go ahead and get our chimney in here. There. Okay, we're back inside. Let's go ahead and get these potatoes started. First, we got a 28-ounce bag of hash brown potatoes with onions and peppers. These are the southern style potatoes. So we're going to open those up. We're going to add them to our bowl right here. Get rid of that. Right here I have a half an onion. Get that in there. This is half of a small green pepper. Add that in there. This is 1 can of cheddar cheese. And this is a cheddar cheese soup. Get all that in there. This is a 16-ounce container of sour cream. Go ahead and get all of that in there. Done with that. Okay, what we have here, this is pepper jack cheese, and this is 8 ounces of pepper jack cheese. I shredded this myself. I'm going to put that all in there. Four ounces of cheddar cheese. Get that in there. Now we're going to attempt to mix all this up. At least start to get it mixed up. Then we'll add our seasonings. I'll just keep mixing around. Okay, that's good for now. Let's go ahead and get our seasonings in here. So on the seasonings, we got 1 teaspoon of salt. Get that in there. We got half teaspoon of pepper. We have 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. And we got 1/8 teaspoon of onion powder. Add all that in there. And let's go ahead and mix it around again. Get all that incorporated in there. And that's starting to look pretty good. Just drop that in there for now. And it'll look something like that. Now what we're going to do is we got our cast iron dish here that we buttered with just a stick of unsalted butter. Just rub some butter around in there. And then we're just going to dump all this in here. Just like that. Try to get this out of here. Doesn't slip out of my hands. Get all this out. Be good to the last drop. Like such. Set that there for now. And we'll just kind of smooth these around in here. Try to even it out best you can. That'll work. Then what we have here, let me take these gloves off here. Put these over here for now. Now what I did is I cooked 6 pieces of bacon and I diced it up. But I reserved 1 tablespoon of the bacon drippings and I added 1 tablespoon of butter. And what we're going to do is this right here is 2 cups of cornflakes, just regular cornflakes. Dump that in that bowl, and now we're going to incorporate this little bit of bacon grease and this butter. Do a little bit of that, and we're going to get this all mixed around. And if they crunch up a little bit, that's what you want. You want to kind of chop them a little bit and get them crunched up. What I might do is just come in here and hit them with this back of this spoon. Let's go ahead and add the rest of the butter in. Just like that. And now we're just going to sprinkle them, and we can crack them up a little bit more as we put them on. That'll be fine. Get your hand all oily, but that's all right. And if you don't use them all, that's fine too. I just want to get a nice coating on there. We might have a few left over. I think that's going to be good. So we got a little bit left over, but not much. Then, we ain't going to waste this bacon. I'm going to go ahead and take that and put that right on top too. Now, target temp is 290 to 300 degrees, so let's get it out on the smoker. We're going to put it out there and check it in 1 hour. We got flame coming out of our chimney. Let's go ahead and dump it. And we're going to dump right in the center, just like that. I'm going to go ahead, get this grate in. Get our restrictor plate in. Got the restrictor plate in. Now comes my water bowl. I always do a water bowl. So that goes right in the center. Now I need 2 grates going today because I got 2 things we're doing. So let's go ahead and get those in there. And this lid's going to stay off for 10 minutes. Like I said, our target temp is 290 to 300, in that range. So I'm going to let this stay off for about 10 minutes and let this fire really get established and going. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get my digital thermometer going here. And I'll bring you in. So what I'm going to do here is just set my thermometer to 315. When this drum reaches 315 degrees, then we're going to go ahead and damper down below. But like I said, we're not. That's later after we put the lid on. Just showing you that now, though. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and get the lid on. And we're going to watch our timer. Like I said, when this hits 315, that's when we're going to set our damper down there. And like I said, sometimes it's slow to react and sometimes it reacts fast. It just depends on the weather and the conditions. So I'm guessing it's going to react pretty fast. So I'll bring you back when we do that. Okay, so the alarm went off, 315 degrees. and I come down here and I set my damper opening for about 9/16 of an inch. Okay, it's time to get these potatoes on. Our temperature right now is reading 315. So our target temp, like I said, is 290, 300, right around that range. And like I said, you're going to have some fluctuation either way. So let's get them on, and we're going to check them in 1 hour. And we're going to put them right in the center, just like that. We'll check in on them in 1 hour. Okay, it's been 1 hour. We're going to rotate our potatoes and just take a look at them, see how they're doing. I know they're probably not going to be done yet, but we're going to rotate them anyway. And right now, we're running at 289. Our target temp was 290 to 300, so we're right in there where we want to be. Let's get a look at them. They are looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and rotate them now, but I got to... Okay, so we're getting ready to check our potatoes. The temperature is 259, so the temperature is really dropping on this smoker. Like I said, there's always going to be some fluctuation. It'll come back up, but let's check those potatoes. And what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of poking here and see how soft they are looking. And I'll tell you what, not bad, but I think they can go a little longer. So we're going to let those go a little bit longer. And our potatoes are looking pretty good. We're going to give those a slight rotation right there. They're starting to bubble right here. Let's get the lid back on. Okay, it's been another couple minutes. We're going to check. See, the potatoes are starting to really bubble up now. They're looking good. Smells phenomenal. We'll check in a couple more minutes. Again. So what I'm going to do is these potatoes are nice and bubbling hot. I'm going to go ahead and get these off. Okay, let's recap these potatoes. We combined all the ingredients. We made our own seasoning for that. Put it on the smoker. Like I said, target temp was 290 to 300. Put it on there. It was on there about 2 to 2.5 hours, right around the 2.5 hour mark. I started crisping up the potatoes at the same time I did the wings. And that really got it bubbling and finished it off there at the end. Got it right where we wanted. So let's go ahead and scoop some out and see what it tastes like. Because man, does it look good. And it smells good. Nice and creamy. You guys can see what that looks like. Let's go ahead and give her a try. Oh man. That is really good. And they are hot too. Good flavor. You can do this too. Till the next time I see you on Heat of the Drum. Cheers.